To understand the weight of this track, we strip away the percussion and isolate the sub-bass. You can see the physical displacement it requires. Every frequency in this bass line is being generated live and from scratch within the EP40 rhythm hardware. We are going to access the internal Supertone synth engine to shape, layer, and sequence an authentic dub bass line. You must connect studio monitors or over-ear headphones for this process. The EP40's built-in speaker physically cannot reproduce these sub-frequencies, so you won't be able to hear the changes we're making. Utilizing the onboard synth engine allows for the construction of a project's low-end foundation entirely within the hardware, moving beyond simple sample playback. We'll start with a blank slate. Hold Main, press any pad from 1 to 9 to select a project, and hold Eraser to clear the existing data. Select Group B for the sequence. Keeping your instruments organized across the 4 groups makes it much easier to manage the tracks as the song grows. To load a synth preset, hold Sound, press the dot key, and then press pad 1 to activate the first bass engine. Accessing the Supertone engine bypasses the 128 megabyte sample memory limits entirely, as the sound is being synthesized in real time by the processor. Activating Keys mode maps the synth engine across the 12 pads, turning them into a chromatic keyboard for melodic playback. This diagram shows how the hardware knobs alter the raw preset. The X knob controls age, adding a lo-fi wobble, while the Y knob controls the tone parameter. To access deeper structural settings, hold Shift and Sound to enter the Sound Edit menu. Here, the ADSR envelope is represented. Rotate the Y knob to increase the release. You can see the note's tail extending, ensuring the sound doesn't cut off abruptly. Extending this release ensures individual notes ring out and connect, which is essential for the sluggish, flowing groove found in dub music. Manual envelope shaping provides the physical weight that raw digital presets lack on their own. The default pattern is only 1 bar long. To extend this, hold Record and press plus to set a length of 2 or 4 bars. To begin the recording, tap Record and then Play. This triggers a 4-beat count-in before the sequencer starts capturing your performance. If you make a mistake during the take, use the Undo shortcut by pressing Shift and Group B. When you have a successful take, press Shift and Main to commit the sequence and save the current scene. Committing scenes iteratively provides a safety net, allowing you to build complex layers without the risk of overwriting your foundation. Before applying automation, copy your committed pattern to a new scene, so the clean original take remains protected. This chart shows the frequency spectrum during overdubbing. Hold the bass pad and sweep the X or Y knobs during playback to record live filter changes into the sequence. To add spatial effects, route the entire Group B channel into the Master FX engine by pressing the FX button. Use the plus and minus buttons to select the R201S tape delay and push the fader up to submerge the bassline in echoes. The combination of live filter automation and analog-style tape delay results in a performance that feels tactile and responsive. To hear the final result, select Group A and unmute the rhythmic drum loop to provide context for the bass. You can add further movement during playback by holding FX and tapping the pads to trigger the punch-in effects. You have now successfully built a heavyweight track using the internal synthesis engine. Apply this same Supertone workflow to Group C, but swap the bass engine for a dub siren to layer atmospheric high-end over the groove. Mastery of the EP40 comes from combining internal synthesis with live physical performance. Subscribe for more deep dive workflow tutorials.